Good morning and welcome to the episode 20 of your favorite show, Find Motivation with Abdou. In this show, I like to share with you my favorite motivation quote to get you motivated so you can be in control of your life. Don't forget at the end of this show to leave me a comment to let me know what you think about today's episode. Without further ado, let's get started. When we have goals and dreams or we want to achieve something in life, sometimes we tend to make some excuses to avoid working on those goals. One of the common excuses that we tell ourselves is lack of time. The second excuse that we usually tell ourselves is lack of money. The third excuse that we make usually when we have idea is that it's not coming fast. We want it quick. That's lack of patience. The fourth excuse that we usually make is it's too hard, lack of effort, laziness. We don't want to put effort in it. The fifth excuse that we make is we are afraid to fail, fear of failure. The sixth excuse that we make to ourselves is that we are afraid of what people will say, fear of people's opinion. The second excuse that we usually tell ourselves is lack of money. It's true that if you have idea you want to accomplish something, you need money to be able to accomplish that thing. But most of the time, if the idea is good, you will find a way to find the money to finance the idea. Sometimes the reason why we can achieve what we want is that the idea is not good. But let's just say the idea is good and you're lacking money. There's a lot of ways that you can find money. One of the ways is that you can just be patient, work your regular job and save money until you have enough money to be able to put into your idea. But the problem is we are so impatient that we don't want to wait to work a regular job to save money and put that money into our idea. But if you have no choice and that's the only option you have, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to be patient with yourself, save some money and put into your idea. The third excuse that we make usually when we have idea is that it's not coming fast. We want it quick. That's lack of patience. Lack of patience can be a big problem when you have ambition. If you have ambition and you want to build something meaningful, you have to give yourself time to work on the idea to make that thing happen. The best way to build something meaningful and something who will last is to bet on the long term. Anything you get quick usually will not last long, but something that you take your time to build, with time we have a strong foundation and will also last very long. Unfortunately, when we want something, we just want it right now and we don't take our time to work on it enough to be able to get the result. Fourth excuse that we usually make is it's too hard, lack of effort, laziness. We don't want to put effort in it. The truth about success is that success takes effort. You cannot build anything meaningful without putting a huge amount of effort. Anybody that have built anything meaningful have put a lot of effort in it to be able to get where they are today. So if you want to build something meaningful, you have to be ready to put in effort. You have to work, and there's no other way around that. If you're really serious about building something, work is part of the equation. The fifth excuse that we make is we are afraid to fail, fear of failure. Unless we redefine what we call failure, we will always be scared to fail. If we keep thinking about failure or obstacle or setback as a bad thing, we will never have enough courage to work on our ideas. The truth is that if you're working on something that you never worked on before, you might have some setback. You might have to do it multiple times before it works. That doesn't mean that you fail. That just means that you are learning. If you keep thinking about setback like a bad thing, you will never have the courage to work on your idea. You will never have the courage to work on something new. The sixth excuse that we make to ourselves is that we are afraid of what people will say, fear of people's opinion. How many people today left this life without having the opportunity to live their dream? And not because they didn't want it to work on their goal, or not because they didn't want it to work on that dream. The only problem is they were just afraid of what people will say. Either they are afraid that if they fail, people will say something, or they just worry about people seeing them doing that thing that they call their dream. The thing is that the decisions that you make in your life only concern you. You will be the only person that take the consequences of the decisions you make. So you cannot let somebody else's opinion of you define the decision that you make in your life. If you have ambitions, dreams, and goals, or you want to accomplish something with your life and be happy, people's opinion should not be your problem. You should be laser focused on your goal, dreams, not on people's mouth. That will be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.